Hello, beautiful people. This is the first half of your weekly reading astrology for the week of February 11th through 17th. So the sun is in Aquarius throughout this whole week. We're still there. And of course that talks about you having a hunger for knowledge, wanting to experience things, exerting your originality. You're taking new perspectives on things, new ways of doing things that are true to you and your originality. Okay, you do have on the 15th of this week, the new moon is in Aquarius. Okay, so that talks about expanding your consciousness and how you fit in with the world, with your community, those around you, exerting your individuality that way. You also will be attracted to new things, new situations, things that were unusual, things that you usually aren't attracted to, you will be attracted to during this time. It also talks about you needing to improve. You're going to try to improve lots of different things about yourself and the situations that you're in. So I pulled 3 cards to get the overall energy for the week. And it talks about, you have the 10 of Wands, the Temperance in the upright, and the Strength in the upright. All 3 of these cards talk about balance and strength within yourself. And you're going to get that through your own originality. Now, there are some things that you will be dealing with this week. Things that have been struggles for you. Problems that you have tried to get through and tried to be on top and try to handle things. You will find balance not only with you but in other people. Okay, you're gonna work these out together. Okay, I feel like it's going to take moderation and patience within you during this time to get things done, and I feel like you have that. You have that here. You have that strength. You know how to tame your lions and you know how to make things happen. But I do feel that if things do not work with you, they're going to fall off. They are going to fall off. You're going to let them go. Why? Because you're going to figure out that they don't fit you. You may also find that because with the Temperance, it also talks about you merging things that usually you don't do. Maybe you and a different person have a different way of doing things, but you're going to figure out how to work them out together. Okay, so we're going to go into your specific readings for the week. I'll see you later. I love you. Bye. Hello everybody. So this is your weekly reading for the element of fire. There we go. So we're going to start with Aries. I've already laid out the cards. I got a little excited, I guess. I don't know. But we're going to start with your overall energy. You have the Empress. This is beautiful energy. Now, this is all about growth and abundance for you this week. Okay? So I feel like there was something that you were worried about, maybe in your head about, and you're coming out of that. It feels like a situation where it may not have been or may not be the way you want it to be, but you're so optimistic. You feel that there's growth there. Something beautiful is coming out of it. This is also a card of pregnancy. So if you are having trouble having a child, you may find out you're pregnant this week. Okay, so that's the overall energy. It's to stay positive, even though it may not seem to be going, you know, the way you want it to go as far as communication or maybe being in your head or even thinking too much. Okay, so you start with the Moon card in reverse. Okay, so this is about not being afraid, letting go of fears, and trying to have too much control of the situation. Okay? And I feel like it's because this is a weakness or a weak point for you. There may be someone that may not be giving you the type of attention that you want, and you're trying to offer it to them, but it just seems as though they're not seeing it. Okay? And you're trying to be strong, even though this is a weak point for you, because you just really want them to see it, you know? Okay? So next you have the Ten of Swords in reverse. And I feel like this is when you find out that it's not completely over. Okay? That there's still something to achieve. There's still something to work for. And you'll get that. There's a brief moment, a piece of communication that you know that things are going to change. Okay? So it feels like things have to fall apart completely for you to know that it's okay. You're just going to have to rebuild in a different way. Now, you may be dealing with a Pisces. Okay? You may be dealing with a Leo. You may be dealing with an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. You may also be dealing with an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. Okay? Now, it feels like you want to nurture this. You want to cement this into the future. This is what you want. You want to nurture it. But for some reason, the other half or the other part of this situation is not ready to do that. Okay? So it's just for you to be there with them, be friendly, be friends, go on dates, communicate with each other. Keep an open door of communication here, even though you can't cement this the way that you want to. Right? So there's a problem with giving, because I feel like you want to give more, but the person isn't giving to you. So it feels like you can't manifest what it is that you want to bring into fruition as far as your future in this situation. And that is what's causing you that worry, that you can't bring this into abundance. Okay? You end the week with this Ace of Pentacles in reverse. So this talks about having trouble cementing, like I said before. Having trouble wanting to nurture this or bring this forward. And you leave this week a little confused. Again, you have to remember that it's not done. It's not completely done, especially with the Seven of Swords in reverse. It's not done. And you'll see that it's not done. There will be something to show you that it's not completely done. You have to have faith. You have to have faith that, you know, you have to nurture your own faith within the situation. This isn't really about the other person as much as it's about you having faith within the situation, okay? Your guidance is focused on service, and there it is. Focus on the friendship. Focus on the stability that you have right now. You know, it's not completely done. It's not completely over, and you're not completely committed, okay? But you're working towards those goals. So you have to keep that faith in the situation, okay? And next we have Leo. Okay, Spirit, what do you have for Leo for February 11th through 17th? What would you like them to know in 2018 for this week? Only allow trust, honesty, love, and acceptance here. I just heard that you're looking for concrete reasons or answers. Something to make you feel like it's worth keeping, worth believing, something of that nature. So let's see how that plays out. Okay, overall energy, you have the Hangman. This talks about not being able to make a decision or standing in wait. And I feel like you're standing in wait to walk away if necessary. You got one foot out, one foot in. Okay? This could be because you're dealing with someone or a situation that you once walked away from, and it's still kind of there. Okay? You're trying to gain some sort of knowledge about the situation. You have your own ideas or your own knowledge of how you feel about the situation, but you're just kind of waiting. Okay? Ace of Wands in reverse. You may be dealing with a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I also see a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces here. I see an Aquarius, and I see an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay? So there is no growth. You're not allowing growth. You're not allowing that passion or creativity within this situation until you can make a proper judgment. That is for sure. Okay? You are friends with this person. You will allow that part to happen. You will allow the friendship to manifest here, to see if something can come of it. But you're waiting. You're waiting. And now I get that concrete reasons or concrete visions, like you're waiting on something solid. Now, you do have the Queen of Cups here in the upright. This means that you are nurturing yourself while you're waiting. Okay? You are allowing your emotions to come through. You are being intuitive, trying to figure things out, if it's even worth your time or effort. Okay? You're being extremely patient and not taking any risks right now. Not that you don't want to, but you have this Hangman energy. So you're being extremely patient and trying to be balanced within your emotion while you're being intuitive and allowing your feelings to flow through you, so you can almost evaluate each one as they come through. So you have the High Priestess here, which means that I feel as though you feel like you like this person or you want this situation, and then you feel like you don't. If it's not good for you, you can let it go. If it is, you can keep it. And that's where you are. You're trying to see the truth in the matter, how it fits in the big picture. What does it really mean? Okay? You have the Empress here, which means that you definitely have someone on the other side who is having a lack of patience. They really want to push you, but they don't push you out of love because they want this to be an abundant, I'm hearing transaction, interaction is where I really want to say. Okay, an abundant interaction. But they do understand that you are waiting on something. They don't know what you're waiting on. I can definitely see that. But I feel like soon enough you will get what it is that you're looking for. You have What Do You Desire as your guidance card. And this is where you are. And this is why you're in this Hangman energy. Trying to figure out what it is you do desire. What is it that you want? What is it that you're looking for? Is this the person? Is this not the person? And that's what you're going to try to find out. Waiting for that epiphany to come to you. So this week for you is all about patience and finding that. Okay, Leo? So last but not least, we have Sagittarius. Okay, Spirit. What do you have for Sagittarius for February 11th through 17th? What would you like them to know, be aware of, or pay attention to at this time? Please only allow truth, honesty, love, and acceptance here. Okay, Sagittarius, you got a lot of cards jumping out, okay? like you want to move forward in something, but you're waiting. I feel like you're waiting, but I don't think that it is your decision to be waiting, okay? You want a newbie. You want this. The Ten of Pentacles, your overall energy. This is what you want, okay? This is the only thing that you want. This is the only thing that you will settle for, is the Ten of Pentacles. I feel like you have expressed this to someone, that this is the only thing that you will settle for. You have hope that that is what you'll get. You're seeing pieces of that within someone, okay? I feel like you have expressed this to someone and you're waiting to see what comes back from it, okay? Right now, it looks like you're not receiving cooperation in that, okay? For some reason, there is no cooperation. You may be dealing with the air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and they're in their head. They're in their head about what it is that they want to do, okay? Very much so. There is some communication from them. I feel like they're watching you. I feel like they're watching your moves to try to figure you out instead of asking, if this makes any sense, okay? It's their way of making sure that they're making a great decision. Right now, it looks like there is no growth, okay? There's no growth, no vision being seen. You're not making plans together. So it's weird because it's like, how can they see what it is they need to see if they're not even trying? And it's leaving burdens here. Burdens about where this is going, if it will ever be solidified. It's a lot of burden on you about what's happening. You don't want the burden, obviously. You don't want the burden. You want something more. Now, there is confusion here because in your mind, it feels like you're not single, okay? You're just trying to figure out how to get to the place that you need to be to not be single and to actually be with this person. But there is some happiness here because there's energy of love and happiness and joy. But for some reason, it's like you want this sort of commitment here. They may make the choice to... It's like they're making the choice to step in, but they're not making the choice to fully commit the way you want them to commit. Right? And you're almost trying to decide if you should let go of that energy. If you should just be by yourself, or if you should just take what it is that you have. I feel like you're toying with that energy. And there's nothing to worry about. So whatever is happening with your partner, I feel like it's just something they need to go through. By the end of the week, there will be a source of happiness here. I don't feel like it'll be the completion of, and you'll get your Ten of Pentacles. I don't feel that. But I feel like there is some movement towards something positive. Even more, a little bit more communication if your partner can get out of their head. Okay? So thank you so much for listening. I will see you next week. I love you very much. Love and light. Bye-bye.